Can you hear me? Mrs. Popov and Mrs. Holic?
Yes, we are here. Thank you very much. I announce my colleague, Alina Popov, to debut.
Hello, I'm here as well. I'm here as well.
Bine ați venit. They taught me this, that it's welcome in Romanian. So, the floor is yours. You can start. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you. We will try to be brief.
Okay.
Just a second so that I don't have my presentation. I mean, it's here, but I don't see why I can't find it. So
Okay.
if you...
In the meantime, I can inform here that Mrs. Popov is a teacher of English in Scuola in Otilia Casimir in Iași. Yes, and Mrs.
Cătălina Holic.
Katarina Holic is teacher of geography in the same school. Okay. Yes.
Yes. And we are very interesting about sustainable development and what happened with our planet. And we try to make our students to be focused on this idea.
Okay, and the presentation is ready. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay,
well, together with my colleague, we ran a project, an Erasmus Plus project last year, which was entitled Make the Change, and it was focused on Sustainable Development Goal number 11, sustainable cities and communities. This evening, we are going to give you a brief project overview, what we did exactly during the project, what outcomes we had, a few words about the impact, and some reflections and challenges. And then if there are questions, we would be more than happy to answer them. The context was set by the approval of our Erasmus Plus accreditation. We found partners because we had student mobility, so we found partners from Spain, Italy, and Poland, we hosted interns, we hosted mobilities of students who were about 13 years old. When they came to our country, we discussed with them, and we agreed to focus on SDG 11 and to use project-based learning as a method of teaching. And by the end of the 5-day mobility, our students were able to describe what made the community sustainable, to observe the impact of architecture and urban life on the lives of the people in Iași, and to compare it with the realities in their areas. They also identify challenges to developing sustainable cities and communities, and they made some suggestions on how to help their communities evolve towards sustainable development. We started from a question, as it is the rule in project-based learning. So during the week, they had to gather evidence and build knowledge so that they were able to answer the question, how can I as a student learn and teach others about sustainable cities and communities in an interesting way? In our 1-week PBL, we try to integrate geography, biology, arts, literature, social sciences, history, technology, ICT, and of course English as the main language of communication. During the week, we had workshops introducing the concept of sustainability and urban development. So we basically taught the students about the SDGs and more specifically about SDG 11. Then students did some research identifying sustainability challenges in their own communities. They cooperated internationally, of course, in mixed groups. And the final product they had to make was a stop motion video using the stop motion video app, which represented their final product. Beside the actual videos, the activities during the week increased student awareness of sustainability and civic responsibility, developed their 21st century skills, and very important, in our opinion, strengthened intercultural competence through international teamwork, because there were 4 countries, there were about 50 students, and it was nice, but very difficult for us to manage such a big group. This is maybe not the most representative video, but I tried to find the shortest one. So what they did with the app. Now my colleague will tell you about a very important and dear thing to us, the mobility notebook. So please.
We try to use the notebook because these improve memory and learning. This reduce digital distraction, and sometimes our students need about this. The notebook boosts creativity and brainstorming and improve focus and organization on our topics. Using this notebook, it's very important for students because they took something in their schools about all the activity that was organized in the Mobility Week. The notebook is something personal expression of this activity, and we put a part of theoretical idea and practical activity. All our activity in Erasmus are some final product, and the students are very sometimes very proud of their work. Sorry. Okay. Thank you.
So I browsed through the notebook. So it was given to each student and teacher present here in Iași, and it was an opportunity for them to make notes and to have something at the end of the mobility. We believe that through our project, we showcased how education for sustainable development can be embedded into traditional subjects, because what we believe here in our school is that we shouldn't have a separate subject called education for sustainable development, but to include EDS into each subject. Our project demonstrates the value of interdisciplinary collaboration among teachers. It provides a replicable models for other schools and learning settings. So if you want to get our notebook, it's an open educational resource, so you can have it. Of course, for such projects, there are challenges as well. So one thing was the time constraint. So the time was pretty short to do all the things we wanted to. We had 4 different countries with 4 different curricula, so we had to do a lot of study beforehand to see what fits each group. Maybe there were some language and communication barriers, but all the students were good in English, but there was this intercultural gap, let's say, which we had to bridge simultaneously with teaching the SDGs. But we had a plan to overcome these challenges. So the idea was to put kids into mixed nationality groups so they could support each other. We were very patient, we listened actively, and we offered all the help we need. And most of all, we think we were very inclusive. So we tried to make sure that every child had a place there, no matter their abilities, their level language, interests, etc. In conclusion, we believe that the project illustrates a successful pathway from theory to practice. It reinforces Erasmus Plus mobility as a platform for international collaboration and innovation in teaching. And we believe that small creative steps can inspire broader changes in awareness and action towards sustainable development in general. Now, if we have time for questions, and if there are any questions, we would be more than happy to answer them.
Thanks to our speakers for highlighting the importance of teaching for sustainability and involving students in all this practice. Υπάρχουν καθόλου ερωτήσεις του κοινού? Θέλετε κάτι να ρωτήσετε τις κυρίες από τη Ρουμανία? Only, you asked if it was only weekly or?
It was a process that was implemented through the school time, and then the second week follows.
They asked if that was only a weekly project, or it was a project that was more
that's a very good question. In fact, it was a 1 week project, a 1 year project, sorry, because all the schools involved held accreditation. So teachers connected in February, and we planned until September, and then in September we started mobilities, and we focused on one SDG in each country. In fact, there were 4 independent projects, accredited projects, but we had the same objectives, the same interests, the same age groups, so it was easy for us to work together. Simultaneously, we worked on e-twinning, so we had activities between mobilities. When we went to Italy, we focused on SDG 12, sustainable production and consumption, then in Poland on SDG 13, climate action, and in Spain on SDG 3, health and well-being. And each country, each school organized activities according to their strengths. I have to say that this was our 4th year of accreditation, and previously we had hosted mobilities on the topic of SDG 12, I think SDG 3, I don't remember really well, but we have extensive experience in approaching sustainable development through project-based learning.
Did you notice any difference between 13 students among the 4 countries? Were there any differences?
To be honest, there was no difference. Mm-hmm. They had the same interests, and they were less interested in the same things. So everybody wanted to have their phones in their hands all the time. They were interested in having fun. Nobody liked reading. Of course, these students have qualities as well. Yeah. So no.
Okay, that's nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much. Mulțumesc.
Cu
I think
plăcere.
this is thank you in Romanian.
Okay.
And we hope maybe we can see you here in Greece in collaboration with our schools.
Okay, that would be very nice. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.